What it do? What it do? What it do? We are back with another one. Yeah, it is. We are here. Yes, we are here. We're a little bit behind, but it is what it is, man. Better late than never. This is Off the Plizzank Season 2, Episode 30. Damn, we rolling, man. We rolling. And I appreciate every last one of y'all for being here with us on this journey, man. Definitely been a fun one. Definitely been a good one. Definitely met a lot of interesting people throughout this hobby, man. We definitely gonna keep this rolling though. So I am your host, DJ, the owner of RCE Royal Caribbean Exotics with a Z. Definitely give your boy a follow on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Show love, show support. YouTube, I mean, you here, so I appreciate y'all. Definitely subscribe to the page if you haven't, and think about and consider joining the channel. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a channel member, man, because your boy definitely be having that weekly content out. You know what I'm saying? Showing the behind the scenes over here and just, got egg cuttings and all that good stuff coming up. You might be able to catch some gems. You might see some people behind the stage that you ain't, see some things behind the scenes, I'm sorry, that you probably wouldn't get to just see out like that. So definitely want to tune in on that, man. I definitely want you to experience that. But tonight's episode is gonna be dope. Waiting on the guest to still arrive, but we're gonna keep y'all entertained nonetheless. I'm definitely got my team, my family, my fam bam, what I'm saying, rocking out with me tonight. So are here, they in the backstage cutting up, ready to get on to the main screen. So let's get into it. You did. Well, before I do that, replay game. Please make sure y'all hashtag replay game. Let me know y'all tuning in, man. And if y'all first time, let me know what y'all think about the show. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely do it for y'all because we love doing it for y'all and entertaining y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely love that feedback. Appreciate y'all. But without further ado, gotta bring out the fam. You know what I'm saying? My crew. You know what I'm saying? They uh they cutting up in the back, showing spiders and shit. I don't know how they do it. Them eight-legged freaks, they just crazy like that. But that just lets you know what type of people I got over here, man. They don't take no shit. You did. You know what I'm saying? They spider lovers now through. They ain't even I don't even know if they even worried about the snakes no more. They done converted almost converted all the way over, but it is what it is. So first and foremost, gotta bring out the princess of the whole fucking crew. You know what I'm saying? The menace to her side herself. Crazy. Crazy. Wow. Just she just they got spiders and just took off with them bitches, bro. I don't understand. Like she got a new addiction. Pause. It's crazy. But without further ado, gotta bring up my sis to the stage. Shout out to Banner. What it
I don't
do,
know how
sis? How you
laggy I
feeling?
am, but hi.
Yeah, we matching with the green
Good.
on. I ain't we matching with the green on. Yeah, man. Shout out to
Sorry.
you. I appreciate you for. You said sorry. Why did you say sorry? You didn't want to match?
Try not to steal your spotlight.
I'm sorry. Well, hey, it is what it is. Then we gotta bring out we gotta bring out our big brother, man. He crazy, 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 crazy. That man is he's an up and rising superstar at this point. He got like 3 different shows he on. He just continuously surprise me because I didn't think he would have been doing all this. When I first hollered at him about the whole podcasting thing, he was like, "Hell yeah!" Right after we had interviewed him for a show, he was just like, "Hell yeah, I'll do it." And then next year, now he on everybody podcast. You know what I'm saying? They can't
Yep.
get enough of him. You did. It is what it is, man. But I definitely got to bring out my shooter. I appreciate him for being here. Definitely got crazy with the chondros, and he getting crazy with the goddamn spiders as well, man. So y'all, drum roll, please. Gotta bring Brian to the stage. What it do, B? How you feeling?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. I'm feeling good, man.
Hey
Surprised
man, I
that I'm
love it.
not too tired.
Hey man, I love that y'all got all this energy tonight because we're gonna have a good time.
Spider Gang.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But our guest did definitely tap in backstage. So before we bring out our guests, y'all already know we gotta run them sponsorship videos because we gotta support those that support us and definitely get their names out there. Y'all make sure that y'all check out the sponsorship video. And if y'all haven't followed some of these sponsors, Make sure y'all follow them, man. They definitely got some good stuff, you know what I'm saying, to offer. And y'all definitely want y'all to check their stuff out, you dig? So y'all definitely do that for and we'll be right back. Shout out to Grey Rider Reptiles, one of the leading share testing brands in this hobby. As well as breeders of the ball python community, they have numerous tests ranging from the yellow belly morph to morphs like Sunset that are growing every day. If you're wanting to find out the genetics of your ball python, just send it in to Grey Rider Reptiles and they'll take care of it. Their website is www.sharetesting.com. Let them know that I sent you. You do. Hey man, shout out to the unofficial sponsor of the channel, K Joseph. Rising B-list celebrity in this hobby, KG got that all-around great knowledge, and he's also a great guy. If y'all aren't in the Patreon, it's a problem. And as always, it ain't a project unless you put a bomb in it. Oh yeah, and make sure you send the link. Shout out to BNS Reptilia, distributor of coconut substrate The Chipper and their premium coconut substrate Cocoa to Go. BNS prides themselves on immaculate customer service and always putting their customers first. You can reach BNS Reptilia on Instagram for your substrate needs. Tell them that I referred you. And once again, thank you for being a sponsor, BNS. We appreciate you.
Man, you're muted.
You're muted, DJ. Oh,
Yo,
it's
I just
Stu.
said so much. I just said so much. Cutting up. But no, I was saying shout out to the sponsors, man. Definitely appreciate those folks. They keep us going, man. They, definitely help us in the background. If y'all don't see it, but definitely appreciate every last one of them, man. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But before we
Yeah.
bring out our special guest this evening, let's say hey to our family in the chat. Can y'all control the chat yet? Can y'all see the chat?
Let me
One of
see.
y'all click on somebody click on somebody click on the name. Let's see if it works.
I already tried.
You did? When did you try?
Yeah, it don't work.
In the beginning? It ain't work? We'll mess with it off stage.
Mine,
We'll mess with it
mine
off
is all
stage.
there.
Y'all gotta play with it some more. Pause. That sounds crazy. But the first one up in the on the chat today, James Be Easy. Appreciate you for tapping in, family. Appreciate you. We got the guest tapping in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your call for tapping in. We're gonna make sure we get this name right because they said that I'm pronouncing your business name wrong, so I'm not sure yet. Got another one of the sponsors, Genomic Labs. Appreciate you for tapping in, brother, as always. Mr.
What
2%
up?
himself.
Hey,
Sammy, what it do? Pink Panther, what it do?
just so you
Appreciate
know,
you
I
tapping
do watch your messages every morning in the chats. Your
facts.
messages
Sammy sends video uh chats every morning, bro.
every morning.
Wake everybody up every morning to a video chat of Sammy's beautiful face.
Appreciative.
Pause. Oh, we got Kurtwood in here. Appreciate you tapping in,
What's
brother.
up, bro?
Man, working man at work. We got Raj, another lawyer supporter, tapping in tonight, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, brother. Gotta give a big year to my brother, man. Elias, Prince Elias, what it do? Y'all make sure y'all
What
shout out
up?
to y'all make sure y'all tap in with the Whiskey Bomb Network, man. Elias got shows. Elias got his own vlog going on. A couple of vlogs actually. And every Saturday, Snake Cinema Podcast. Definitely interviews of what's going on in the entertainment industry and all that good stuff, man. So definitely tap in. We got Kai the Dawn Wanderer. If you don't know, if you don't know who this is, oh, with the anime, with the little anime logo, that's crazy, ain't it? We got Anna Owens tapping in for the first time. I'm gonna have to make some of these people blue. I need y'all to make sure y'all are subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with us for the first time. Subscribe to the channel, man. Come back, come kick it with us every
Yep.
Tuesday and party with us, man. Like I said, we got some good stuff coming out of this camp over here for sure. Who else we got? We got Brotherhood Exotics. Mark, appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Fellow widows. You already know what time it is.
You know.
Big brother, what it do? Yes, sir. Got
Salute,
Ash,
salute.
Mr. Malice. Mr. Malice himself tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in, brother. We got last week's guest. Was it last week? I think it was last week. Yeah, last week's guest on here.
Yeah.
John from Mission Morris. If y'all did not tap into that episode, man, y'all sleep. John got some fucking heat. Straight heat. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got some stuff coming out of that camp. So y'all definitely give them a follow. Man, y'all follow everybody that's in the chat. And everybody gonna follow you back. I guarantee you.
It's
We
free.
spreading the positivity. It's free. It don't take nothing, you know? A click. Simple click. Might be a flick of the wrist.
Hey,
A little something. Who else we
Each
got in
other.
here that's on the kitchen?
maybe a
Back.
thumb. I don't know.
Backs. Who else we got? Uh-oh. The whiskey mom captain himself. Appreciate you for tapping in, big
Good, my
bro.
brother.
Definitely tap in with the Genetic Canvas show after this show, man. They come on tonight. They're going
Right?
over the hypo or orange ghost gene, per se. So definitely tap in if y'all want to see some dope
I'm gonna
orange
pay attention to
ghosts.
the orange ghost part.
There you go. Okay, the hypo. I'm sorry. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the man. If y'all happen to miss something, replay gang catch it from the beginning as well. Cause I know y'all gonna miss something if you're watching here. But
I
you know,
want to see more orange ghost.
facts. Orange the world.
Mm.
That's what it is. Orange the mother world. Who else we got in here, man? Oh, it's a wild Shauna has appeared. I gotta get that Pokemon sound effect whenever I see Shauna. So next time I can play it when Shauna pops up. Every time. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Definitely
Mhm.
shows mad love to everybody. Oh, there he is. Mr. Josh
What up, bro?
himself having a ball. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro, as always, and showing love.
I gotta
Bond
get
double
down to hang out with him sometime soon. He don't even live far.
facts. Brian double dipping in the chat
Oh
and on
shit!
the
What up?
stage. It's crazy.
What up? He the
He said what
hatchery.
up to himself. He said what up to himself. That's wild, ain't it? We got Malik, Mr. Blackhead himself. What's good, brother? Appreciate you for tapping in all the way from Oregon, man. That's my boy. He was on the show too. Y'all definitely got to check that episode out, man. I told y'all we got a lot of breeders that come up here and show that heat. Don't sleep. And we about to start going into the gecko world. So y'all already know Tommy. That boy got all them geckos over there
What
too, them
up?
leopard geckos and all that. So appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Got to get you on the show soon again, my boy, so we can definitely get that gecko, get into that gecko realm of things, bro. Appreciate you. Who's this? Heart of the Python. What it do? Appreciate you
Oh,
for tapping in.
I
Appreciate
like
you.
that
Got to
logo.
smurf for everybody. I'm gonna
Nice.
smurf for everybody after a while.
I like
Who else
that
we got?
logo a lot.
Yeah, that's dope. Look at Elias. Look at dude. Look at that. 4 months of membership. 4 months on the
Oh,
pirate ship. Time
The
flies. We
pirate
just out
ship.
here selling the
yeah.
seeds, man.
Took
We out here
4 months
selling
of debauchery goes by fast.
facts. I appreciate y'all. We got Chris from 319. What it do? Hey man, y'all
What
definitely
up? What
give
up?
Chris a follow. He is a loyal supporter as well.
Uh,
Appreciate you for
True or
tapping
false?
in,
Are you
Chris.
a spider guy?
Chris is the spider
yeah,
guy. He might be.
he
I
is.
Doing a
think
lot
he
of shit
is.
over there too. Is he?
I seen a comment somewhere
I
saying
be
something
seeing,
about bidding against
I be
Vanna.
seeing him in them auctions.
That's crazy. We got another channel member, one of the top tier channel members actually too.
What up?
Appreciate you for
Uh,
tapping in, Alan, man, and Tiff,
Yeah,
Dumbala Exotics, dope logo, good people, man. I love them, man. They
appreciate
dope
your
people for real.
support.
They definitely show love and support to everybody, man. Who else we got?
appreciate
We got Mr. James Perry himself, Bomb Squad. What it
What's
do?
good, bro?
Appreciate you for tapping in,
you.
brother. As always, always appreciate you. Look what we got. We got another one that's been on the pirate ship for another 4 years. Let's go, family. Let's go. Another channel member.
Let's
He's been
go.
holding it down. Let's go, Mr. Ball Ross.
I,
Uh-oh.
man, I love that guy, and I ain't
There
even
you
gonna
go.
pause.
What it do, Prof? What it do, man? Mr. Brainiac
Yes,
himself,
again.
Mr. Information himself, as I call him. What it do?
What's good?
Appreciate you for tapping in, brother. Then we got the Mofo family, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Yo, it's so many comments, but god damn, I appreciate every last one of y'all. And I'm appreciating the fact that y'all are going crazy. Another
All our
channel
favorite
member.
people are showing up tonight. This is nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, all
Yeah.
for Carl. They came out for
This
Carl,
is
man.
it.
Carl
Oh
bringing
yeah,
them out. Carl
that's
might be the
cool.
newbie on the block, but Carl getting love tonight, man. We gotta show y'all. We gotta show Carl how we do it on our side, man. We show love and support. We support everybody, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. So y'all definitely spam the comments and let me know what y'all think about the episode. It's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna go crazy. We got some new folks in here too.
Let's go.
Jud, FL, and from I think it's off my Twitch. Appreciate you for tapping in. Who else we got? We got Mr. Rockhead himself. The flawless exotic creations family. What it do, Will and Audra? That's big bro right there, man. I love
Much
that
love,
dude,
much
man. He
love.
funny as hell. As much as he gets some nerves, bro, he just he's coming from a good place. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just trying to direct you to a good place. So I appreciate you, man, for keeping in line with what I've got going on with my business and all that, man. And hey, y'all definitely check them out on YouTube, Instagram, and all that good stuff. They got some dope stuff coming out. They camp crested geckos and all that. And on the snake side of things, man, they got some high end stuff for
Yeah.
real. They're making stuff that a lot of people don't even have yet. So definitely shout out to
But it
the
just don't.
flawless. Say
He
that
gets like
again.
3 hours of sleep a night. He's lucky.
Yeah, bro. Will is a machine. I don't know what he got going on over there. He's a machine. Yeah, I see what Malik said. I hit that like button. I like that spamming. I like spamming the light can't. That's not the problem. You have somebody check the lights for the minute. But let's go ahead and get into it. If I didn't get to you right now, I promise you I'm gonna get to you later on. You gotta bring out tonight's guest. This here, so he might be fresh and new to the game, but at the same time, I'm saying we're gonna definitely welcome him with open arms. Got some dope projects he's working. What I'm saying? We're gonna pick his brain and see, what direction he's trying to go with a lot of stuff. And how he maintains his life doing it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody's different. We all got different walks of life, but we all got the same hobby. We all love these reptiles. We all love this whole industry. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So without further ado, let's bring out Carl. Yeah, make sure I'm saying this right, Carl. Is it Sachmoe's Exotics? Not if it is. If it's not, okay. Sachmoe's Exotics. We're gonna bring Carl to the stage. What it do? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hold on. Let me get your
Hey, Glenn,
there we go.
thanks for having me, guys.
Hey man,
Huh.
man, they coming on the stage. How you feeling?
I'm doing great, man. About 3 hours of sleep, and we're ready to go.
Oh,
Man,
are you one of those? They saying that people now that only get 4 hours of sleep and they can operate fully, like fully functional. That they're mutants. They have a gene in them that
The,
that they're
I,
not
I
regular.
must I must have it because it was 3 hours of sleep in bed at 1:30, up before 5, and worked all day. Come home, take care of some snakes, take care of some dogs. We're actually rescued a new dog, so we got a fourth dog now. But yeah, I mean, I do. I'm on the no sleep gang a lot.
That's crazy. Hey man, well kudos to you, brother. I appreciate you for tapping in with us and giving us some of your time. So
Absolutely.
So, how we like to do things over here on this on our journey on this ship, as we bring new people into the hobby or just introduce people to our people, our friends, and all that good stuff. We'd like for you to introduce yourself. Let us know what you do, how long you've been doing it, uh, what brought you into the hobby, and what direction you're trying to go with things, man. Just a little quick introduction of yourself.
Okay, well, basically, grew up in a household where my mother was scared of snakes. She grew up down in Tennessee, cutting the head off copperheads, working the tobacco fields and the farm fields. So there was no snakes in the house ever. Um, and that's kind of what you tell the kid not to touch what that's what they're going to want to go for, right?
yep.
So that was me. I was all the time flipping over rocks. Go out as a young kid with my nephew, and we'd go scouring the woods and the creeks and hunting, fishing, collecting, different snakes and playing with them, all kinds of different wildlife. things like that. Uh, but as far as the ball pythons, that really started for me in about 2003, late 2003. Uh, my wife at the time had brought a snake with her when she moved, and so that's kind of a sad story, really, because that was back when like the reptile carpet was a good thing, and the heat rocks were really kind of pushed. Very super limited access to information um, on the internet and things like that. And then you really had to trust what the pet stores said, and we all know how that kind of goes. You got a couple good pet stores out there, but they're kind of few and far in between as far as the good information. And that kind of ended bad because I left, went over the road driving a semi, come home to a dead snake. You know what I mean? Because the wife didn't take care of it really at that time. But on past that, um, after getting out of the hobby for a while, and doing my thing over the road truck driving, um, it was like something that I really wanted to do after handling snakes and being around snakes for so much in my life. I really wanted to breed snakes. Like that was like one of my lifelong. And fast forward handful of years, I get married to a very supportive wife that actually enables me.
Shout out to the wives. Shout out to the wives. And it's your
Absolutely,
Shout
number
out to enablers.
definitely enablers. Uh, Sometimes I got to talk myself out of something, and when she's like, "Yeah, do it, do it,"
Yep.
Um, so, I mean, as far as collecting to breed with the sole purpose in breeding, that really only ramped up 2 years ago. Um, the rest of it was just study and talk to several breeders. Tons a wealth of knowledge out there. If you just walk through and you pick out somebody who's been in it, 10 years, whatever, and just pick the brain. And I'm kind of a talker anyway. I like the networking aspect, but
That's
I mean,
dope.
yeah, we just got into it about 2 years ago. Started making my first pairings 9 months ago, and we just got our first clutch of eggs in the incubator.
Nice.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
So
let's go.
What let me ask you this. What was that initial snake that brought you into the ball python realm?
the actual first snake was just a normal, as far as the ball pythons, just a
That's
normal.
crazy. That's crazy. A lot of people I don't think we realize that a lot of people actually like there a lot of people's first snake was a normal. I
Yeah,
think a lot
I
of people we
mean,
get so caught up in the
Yeah.
whole designer thing that we forget,
yeah.
you know?
Well, see, back then, you were in $250, $300, $400 range for a normal ball python. That's
Mhm.
something unheard of. In some places you can't hardly give the things away now. 15,
Facts.
20, 25, 30, 50 bucks.
Facts. Facts. They're damn near paying you. You might be paying somebody to take the
Surprise,
normal now.
Yeah,
surprise
yeah,
freebie in the shipping.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely,
Surprise,
absolutely.
surprise.
And I think at that time, like something as simple as a banana, we all kind of take for granted now. That was somewhere in the $80,000, $85,000 range, if I remember correctly, back then.
And
You know,
Bro, you ain't lying. I like when I used to hear stories about that, I found it like crazy at first, but it's like just being in the hobby and you hear more and more people talk about that. It's like, damn, bananas were
because
really that high.
yeah,
not only that, but like female normals, they were selling them for I think it was $1 a gram. And before they were selling them, they were stuffing them with 2 rats.
yeah,
Wow.
laying them down.
Wow. I didn't know
Laying them
that.
down.
Yeah, dude.
That's,
That they went for
So,
like $1 a gram back then
so
for a
let me
female,
tell
I believe.
you, let me take a step back and tell you a little bit about the name. So, correct pronunciation is Sachmoe's Exotics, and
okay.
so that was a name that was given to me basically by a very close family friend. Right, it was my fishing buddy, my buddy Vince. He just, I'm Big Harry. burly guy, so it's Sasquatch, right? So he just shortened it, called me Sachmoe, and then that's basically where it is. And kind of a little funny story. Not that long ago,
Mhm.
uh, I got actually ordained and married him and his high school sweetheart and his wife now.
Oh
Nice.
So
wow.
that was pretty cool, and we actually did it here in my living room, right here by the snake racks.
So
So
let me ask you this: what title did you take? Because I took Reverend.
you took Reverend, so you're ordained as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah.
took Reverend as well, and
Nice.
we got kind of an ongoing joke that I'm a Pentecostal snake handling preacher.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
That's different. Brandon, you good? Can you hear? Can we hear you? Say something, Brandon.
Yeah,
He's happily frozen.
Yeah, it look like
yeah.
he
He's
come back.
locked up.
We want to make sure we can hear him. Oh no! Oh look, there you go. He moves now. That's crazy.
I can't see my face on the
Look at
actual
that.
YouTube screen. It say I'm offline somehow.
Hmm.
I don't
We can
know.
see
We
you.
can see you perfectly. We can see
We,
you perfectly
we
fine.
can hear you.
Chat, chat. Can y'all see him? Let us know if
Yeah,
y'all
you
can
can
see
see me.
Brandon
You
in
can
the
see
chat.
me. I don't know why.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
got
That don't make
bored
no.
one night and I looked it up online and I got ordained out of Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
So what?
Actually, I think ours was Texas as well. Yeah, I just did it online. Took the little test. They gave me a little study material and paid my
That's what I
money.
was about to say. So you just did it online and you just get ordained and that's it? Like just like
Yeah,
that?
Well,
Same
yeah,
day?
I'm a
same.
legit reverend.
Yeah,
That's
legit. Like I
crazy.
can I can ordain your next wedding.
That's wild. I didn't know it was that simple. That's
Sorry.
that's something
It
different.
really is.
I'm about to get
It,
ordained.
Somebody
it ain't
I'm
a
about to get
problem. It's
ordained.
about just paying them. That's all.
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah. It's about like anything. They got CDL farms. They got anything you can get into. They got a farm to push you through there.
there we
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna get
So,
ordained
Oh, I like that
next.
layout.
What's the other names? What's the other names you can pick?
Oh, I
well, you got
forget.
pastor, reverend.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, just depends on what you
You
want to
pass
carry.
Pastor Peace and Pets.
Pass, pass the peas.
Different. Pastor
Pass the
Peace.
peas.
That's
Do.
different. That's different. So Carl,
Pass the
so
peas.
so what's the plan? Like what's the I know you fairly new, you just started breeding. What's the 5 to 10 year plan with everything? Like are you trying to make it
Well, I
eventually?
mean,
You want to keep it going?
ultimately, this is something that I want to take into retirement, and I think I'm right sitting about 15 years. So, if I can scrimp by and kind of make things pay for themselves up until that point, I'll be really happy. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm really in for the experience myself and the learning. To be honest, I'm a teacher and a learner. Like I may be inexperienced, but it's like uh, Brandon and myself had a little conversation about quarantine the other day, and his takeaway was, yeah, I kind of like your approach. So that's somebody with more experiences relying on something that I got to say and thinking, okay, yeah, that's a good way to look at that. I'm big on talking to people, and making friends and constantly learning, constantly learning.
Yeah.
So,
Good trait, man.
I'm all the time walking through the expo, talking to the breeders, talking to the new breeders, talking to the old heads. You know what I mean? But as far as my breeding plans, man, I've got clown, I've got pied, and I think everybody's got a little bit of that. You know what I mean? I've got VPI. Um, I've got just a little bit of tri-stripe. That's kind of a junior project. Um, my
Shout out to
big
Trump.
thing, though, I like the ghost. I got a. She ate last night. I wasn't thinking clearly, but my star, as far as that, um, she's a GHI ghost, and I really want to put her to my VPI. But I've also got a pied het ghost as well, so we're kind of going to play with that a little bit. Um, I've
Assuming
got
going to a
another.
true ghost.
Yes, yeah. Well,
No.
it depends on who you talk to. Some people say uh, that that Xanthic line is not true ghost, but most people accept it as that. So, but yeah, I do like the true ghost look. Xanthic, Xanthic everything, man. Um, it's just one of my things. The
Xantic definitely been on the up and up this year too. Like, well,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people.
Well,
I've been seeing a lot of people working it.
the VPI line itself, it seems like it's incredibly popular. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of it out there. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people know it. And and I'm going from even like the pet store, the pet people, the pet trade people, on up to some of the breeders. Um, you want to get out. You want to get out our Xanthic. So we
Call
got one that
it.
is on a different feeding schedule, so we're going to pull him out for you.
We like show and tell.
Yeah.
And tell. As long as it ain't HRA.
So this is our Xanthic het pied boy, and he is breed ready. He's actually a proven breeder. Where I got him from was a breeder friend of mine, and she got out of the business.
Mm.
Personal reasons. Everybody's got their own mess, but
I just like how the
It's
whites
crazy.
are so white.
Yeah, he got a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
patterns too. It's a lot
So
of patterns.
yeah, I mean, I'm really liking his pattern, and he hasn't browned out as much as some that I've seen. Usually, they're a
Mm.
little darker than this in my experience, but he has darkened up quite a bit since I got him.
And you said that's
So,
VPI?
Yeah, VPI.
do you
Okay.
think Xanthic is just a because yours has a lot of pattern? Do you think it's just a color mutation, or do you think it also can alter the pattern as well? From your experience of looking into them.
Well, I've seen some straight normal het VPI stuff that looks a little different. I'm not. I'm not 100% on the line of thinking that it does a whole lot for your pattern. And I think, me personally, I couldn't pick I couldn't pick one out that just carries a het. I know some people say there's a lot of markers for different things, and I think with a lot of genes that is the case. But I just don't have the trained eye. I don't have that Bob Vu vision. You know what I mean?
I think it'll come with time, as you get,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
more and
the more
more.
you put it into your head, the more you play with it, the more you talk to people, look at pictures.
Especially with what you work with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So one of my favorite things is actually kind of I guess, a throw-in project. Really, is calico.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
Yes,
go.
sir.
So I know. I mean, $200 snake or $175 snake in some cases, until you get in stacking some of the more sought after genes. But calico as a root, I think, is just a absolute beautiful snake, and they sell pretty well. They sell pretty well. You want to grab Riz out?
I got two clutches in the incubator now from Calico pairings.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
nice. I'm still waiting on my
So,
second calico clutch myself.
so any recessives in that, or what codoms are stacked with it?
We don't do that over here.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
You just breed snake.
No, I don't know. Wait, hold up. Nah, neither one of them are recessive projects that are with the Calico. One was a OD Mandarin paired to a Calico Pastel Yellow Belly, and then
Mhm.
single gene Scrambler paired to a Calico.
Yeah. So this is
Safe
my
travel,
male
Larry.
pastel calico. You see his head on there.
Hold on, real quick, Carl. I got to shout out this sponsor, one of the channel
Yeah, go
members,
ahead.
real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Shout out to Double L, man. Appreciate you, brother, for always tapping in and showing love and support as always, brother. And back to the show.
Okay. So I really like the way his pattern is chained up and squashed and kind of
That's a
weird.
pig right there. You got
Yeah.
a pig on the side.
Love it.
Nice clear belly. And his
You said
other
it's a-
side
He's a
almost looks a
pig.
little. Yeah, he's getting ready to go into blue soon, but he
And the
almost has.
pastel calico.
Yeah, pastel calico, but he
Damn.
almost has like almost a trick kind of patterning on one side. It's kind of weird. It's not quite trick at all. I don't think there's trick
Mm,
in there, but it just
mm,
kind of reminds me of.
trick.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
Man,
calicos as
I,
adults look excellent too.
yeah, bro. I love
yeah,
swatching calicos, bro. They're dope for real.
yeah.
Excellent
So
adults.
and I got one for John at Mitch and Morph's that I
Shout out to
want to show.
John.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
John.
out to
I
John.
really enjoyed the show last week. Uh,
Appreciate you.
you want to grab Khaleesi out?
We had him on the Great Outdoors
Oh,
too, and I gotta tell you, that was one of my favorite interviews so far.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
John
Yeah.
do it
Well,
all.
I remember him talking about bow season. I think.
Mm, I got a Khaleesi too. Everybody got a Khaleesi.
I
I
Mother
got
know.
a
of
Who's
Khaleesi,
dragons.
Khaleesi?
and
You don't watch Game of Thrones, man? You sleep.
Hell no, I ain't
bamboo
seen one episode of
bamboo
that.
sugar, and you
Oh
can
wow.
Me
see
either.
a
Oh
lot
wow.
different than the example that he gave.
Hold on, let me
He had the darker belly pattern and almost looked like it had a white stripe down the thing.
I like that.
that is
So
crazy.
yeah, and she's ready. She's
That's a good
fully ready to
sign.
pair and work with, and
What did you
Hey,
say
that's
she
dope.
was?
she is just a bamboo sugar is what she was sold as.
I love it.
That's I like that animal.
So
I like that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Well, you
that's
want to
that's
know what changes bamboo?
what's that?
There it is. I said that's what changes bamboo.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
the funny thing about
Uh,
those two are bamboo alone also already has that white
Yeah.
on the side,
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
and
Yep.
the
I've
calico just
gotten
like
a lot of
amplifies it and takes it to a whole new level.
yeah.
Facts.
Um,
That's crazy.
does anybody here mess with dinkers? Some African
Oh
input.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You
Missouri.
look, you in the right place. You got a
Okay.
Dinker project you
Yes,
working too?
sir.
Well, she's not quite yet ready for the project, but we actually picked up this girl. It was really kind of a throw in, honestly. There was a breeder up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, that was selling out some stuff, most of his collection, and he had a rack that I wanted to use as a hatchling rack, and this girl came with it, and she was an itty bitty thing when I first got her.
What up, Randall?
But yeah, I mean, she's got. I mean, she could, I think, work well in some projects with some of the band. I don't
Okay.
really think there's anything really crazy in her. I think
Pattern's
she's just
tough.
really pretty normal. She's got some
Pattern's
nice
tough.
coloring on the sides,
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
she's almost got like a fire splash up. You know,
A pattern's
Man, that
crazy
thing
though.
look like
A
a
pattern's dope.
yeah,
BBW
she
right
is. She
there.
is.
That
Um,
dorsal's crazy.
yeah, the
Yeah,
dorsal is, and it's got nice blushing, like right in that area.
Yeah,
You
like the
know,
random.
it's got
I
blushing
like
like that all
yeah.
throughout. And let me tell you what, she is a firecracker. She will eat
that.
anything I throw at her.
What's the
That's
belly
how
look
it
like?
is.
Rat, hot dog, it don't matter. It's gone.
track that.
Good.
Yeah. So,
Can we see the belly?
You can
yep.
track that.
Okay.
Oh
That's
She
yeah,
is
nice.
it might have
nice to
something in there
track.
for real, bro. That that
Well,
belly go
that
crazy.
almost
If anything,
reminded
just
me of
chase the belly.
that almost reminded me of this yellow belly, confusion yellow belly that we have, as far as the belly patterning.
Mm. Yeah, confusion yellow belly.
Yeah, she ate though, man. I mean, a lot of my all stars, what I consider all stars, is they ate, man.
Yeah. Now
Um,
you good. Mr.
I,
Dinker
I got
himself
kind of
says
a
Yeah.
I got kind of a secret project going on. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't know if
You
it's
don't
going to pan
have.
out with you.
You ain't got it.
I really don't. So I will
I'm
say
just.
the gene. It's web, right?
oh,
Um,
He
I was
just
able to
said that.
find
You said web.
web. I was only able
Ash
to
What up?
just
find
said that in the
one.
Ash
comments.
just
Hey,
said that in the comments.
There it
well,
is.
that's not a web actually. Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit.
guess I got to shrink this down so I can check in comments. But yeah, um, so she's not a web that I know of. I mean, but we do have a fire web, and I was only able to find one, man, and it was hard. I read a little bit about the
that's an
gene.
actual gene.
Yeah, it's a gene. There's no
Oh,
testing
okay,
for it, of course.
okay.
The combination I have is actually fire and web. So I mean, it really looks like it's in the fire family anyway to me.
Hmm.
Uh,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, we're going to play with that and see what we can do. I,
That's
So, do
interesting.
you have any spiders?
I'm sorry,
You have any spider?
spider. Yeah, I do. Grab Aphrodite out, please.
You gotta put the
Man,
spiders in the web.
Well, see, we
spider
had
web.
talked about that making spider web.
That'd be dope.
You gonna name
That
it
would be
Charlotte's
good.
Web? Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte, that's the combo. Charlotte,
Hmm.
sweet Charlotte.
That's crazy.
So here is our big girl,
Them Jones sweet too.
and she was sold as butter spider
Them Jones
and
sweet too.
possibly het pied, but I don't think she's het pied. Jill, man, I'm
Why
surprised.
you don't think she had pride?
Ah, well, I I don't see a ringer, you
You
know,
know, sometimes
and
if sometimes even with them being hit, they don't have ringers though.
right, and then check out the belly down by the tail, especially. Like she doesn't have. I'm sorry, she is a really light snake, and it's bright and it washes it way out. But she
Yeah.
doesn't have the pied tracks at all. Uh,
Hmm.
I could test her, sure. I could throw something at her. I've got a couple pieds that would more than happily do the job,
Yeah.
and we can test her out. But I don't even know if I want to breed her. You know.
I like
Okay.
spiders, man. I love spiders. I'm
That's,
scared of them.
Respect.
Well, you know they're so hard to hold or get rid of because of stigma.
hmm
Um, they're really wonderful snakes. Yeah, they're a little quirky. Some of them.
Like,
They're,
I
they're
hear that,
really
right? But then I hear people at shows tell me that's the first things they sell.
well. Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
I mean, if somebody, I mean, look at her. She will go upside down a little bit if she's stretched, but she does right herself. You know, she's not a really bad example. I've seen way worse. Especially, you know, I have worked with some rescues. You know, um, some of them, and it's really dependent on their circumstances. You know, your husbandry, um,
It has a
how
lot to
well.
do
I
with
mean, just
triggers.
point blank, how well can you take care of a snake? You know, they're going to
Facts.
suffer and be bad if you're not doing the right things with them. So, and I know some cases they're born bad. You know what I mean? Like to the point where you should probably euthanize right out of the egg. But that's with some of the breeders that I've talked to and worked with. Um, you know that's a lot rarer than people let on. So
That's what I was about to say. I don't really. Sometimes I don't be hearing about that, like the wobble. You don't really hear about it a lot, unless we're like just
yeah,
having a conversation about it. But you don't really hear a lot of breeders say like the spiders or champagne stuff like that really have a lot of wobble like that. You know, I don't really hear that too often,
yeah.
which is
Well, I've
crazy.
got
Yeah, but it's a lot of other genes also, but it's just spider. The young guy just cast that spell on spider. You know what I mean? And just
hmm
can't spider. Can't
I
yeah,
think
spiders. Are
it's because Spider is probably the best looking gene out of all the genes that have
every
problems.
well, I think it's more prevalent. Like you put a just a plain Jake
It's
spider.
more prevalent, but I hear other people say, "Well, what about this gene? What about that gene?" Spider's brought up
Yeah,
more because, yeah, like you said, it's more prevalent, and let's just face it, it's just the best looking gene out of all of them.
well,
is.
that would be why it's more prevalent. You know, there's a lot more people buying those than they are, you know, just a bone stock champagne, uh, for instance. You know,
Yeah,
whereas you know, as a breeder, somebody who's into genetics can look at a champagne and say, okay, well, I see some possibilities. That's
right.
not the case for somebody in the pet market. You know, like, oh, that's
Yep,
kind of dingy. It's, I mean, unless that strikes you fancy, it's not
100%.
what you're gonna go for.
That's just
And
crazy.
again, I've got champagne. I like champagne, and nothing against it at all.
Yeah, spider. I like to see a spider true ghost. That would be insane.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it could
that'd be
happen.
crazy.
That would be
It could happen.
crazy.
Look at spider calicos. Those
Yeah,
things are
those are
amazing
beautiful.
looking.
Spiders.
And, and
You
then
know
you
what's
know
crazy?
the more you read and research on the genetic side of it, something as simple as mixing blackhead with
Yeah.
spider is said to take the wobble out of them.
It
And
Mm.
takes the
blackhead is
spider
in
out
the
too.
yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
in the
it
spider.
takes the whole spider to look out too.
Yeah, yeah, it washes it. It does. It washes it.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, we're looking like a straight normal.
yeah,
That's crazy. Spiders, spiders. At first, when y'all was saying spider, I thought he was gonna say that he had eight-legged freaks as well. I was like, so yeah, y'all tripping.
no,
Yeah,
no. The wife would burn the whole place down.
yes, sir.
Uh,
I am
so,
on her side. Anything that she needs, you let her know I'm on her side because them spiders
yeah,
is not
yeah.
it.
So as far as we go, we've got, I don't know, probably 30 fish in a 95, and we've got 4 dogs now. Probably about 350, 375 rats on feet. Another,
And you breed rats too?
oh yeah, rats and African soft furs. I played
Okay.
with mice a little bit, but man, I just no, they stink worse.
Ooh wee.
Every single one I got a hold of was an asshole.
Facts. It's like they just genetic. They just genetically like makeup is just to be assholes,
Well,
bro.
I mean, I kind of figured them out, and to breed rats or sorry, mice successfully, you have to keep them fresh because you get through a couple litters with them, and then boom, there's like this switch flips and they cannibalize. It seemed like, and,
Mm.
and and then I don't care how much protein you threw at them, it just seems like they got that. You know, they just eat the babies. So
They just go crazy. I think my first time breeding mice, I think my first litter got ate from the mom, and I didn't understand why, and I just said, "Yep, this is not for me."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
just
a
Yeah.
lot of people say ASFs are that way, but that's not my experience.
Hmm.
Yes, a lot of them when you first get them, if they come from a very unworked and raw line, they can be bit bitey, they can be jumpy, they can be just assholes like mice.
Hmm.
But I've found that you keep the ones that stay towards the front and approach you when it comes time to feed or change the water. You don't want the
Hmm.
ones that run to the back of the enclosure. Feed them
Hmm.
higher protein stuff. Take care of them. Keep them clean. Work your lines. The biters and jumpers go first. Same thing with your Norwegians. Um,
Facts.
just
Facts.
work your lines, and you can make
Biter,
them to where they're docile.
you said biters and jumpers go first. Biters definitely going.
Yeah, they're in the
They
freezer. I don't care
first.
if I got a hungry snake or not. They're in the freezer. You know.
The
They're
only thing
going
I didn't like
somewhere.
about the only thing I didn't like about ASFs, you'd have a colony going just fine, and then when you come home, they just murked one of them for no reason.
Yeah. Well, they self regulate. They you so a lot of people don't know a lot about ASFs, but they'll use the bathroom in one corner.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know, and you get this rogue one that wants to poop over here by where they eat.
What else,
Gone,
man?
Oh, I never
gone.
thought
They,
about it
they
like that. Yeah,
regulate
he's got to
themselves.
go.
He's got to go. If
He's a
they've got
biter.
some
He's
some
the pooper.
neurological or birth defect, or maybe they're unhealthy, they're gone.
He's the
They
pooper.
are incredibly in tune
That's
with each
crazy.
other.
Them things said they said, "No, you gotta go."
That's
Yeah, bro,
right.
it's it. It's like, yo, we don't like the way you're moving, bro. You're out of here.
Yeah, like you are out of line, sir. Oh man,
Absolutely.
is it true? When it comes to them that and I think somebody told me this, but like if let's say you have to have at least one in there. Like let's say they jump the one and they like bite it up and beat it up, but you got to keep that one in there because like I
The
guess
males, especially,
yeah.
they will flat destroy a male. They'll eat his face off, and you'll be like, oh my god, I got to
Yeah.
put him out of his misery. You know, but you really do. You got to let him go. Let him go. Let him work that colony. Um,
Hmm,
it's
that's
a
crazy.
it's a colony integrity issue at that point. You remove that male, you might as well start over
Oh,
with fresh.
that's crazy. Tough life.
Yeah,
That's
it's hard to get mail.
And hey,
You
a
hey,
tough life.
Gang
well, it
rules.
take to have like 15 of them sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because when I be seeing people say they got like a 1.10, I be like, bro, that man, that ASF got a lot of females to go through. And next year, you know, you look at the tub,
yeah,
ASF look like he been through hell and hot water. Like,
yeah,
Look,
yeah. What's that old redneck saying? He been henpecked.
dehydrated.
That's right. That's
like,
right. So
that's
I do
crazy.
110s, 112s. I got some 13s in smaller containers. Just filling out because I mean, they kind of got their own personalities too. Once you get to work them, some some of my line works better in smaller colonies, and I continue to
Mm,
pull off of those and keep them in smaller colonies. Some of them work better in a big, communal tub. So that's what I do. Um, I don't know exactly how much science is behind that. That's just what works for me, man.
ain't nothing
That's
wrong with that.
basically it works for everybody. Whatever works for you is like the key in this hobby.
Yeah, yeah. I
Mm,
mean, I'm not paying for all the rats by rat cells, but I do sell extras, and it supplements. It sure does. Um, I've made enough money back to where all the equipment and the startup cost was paid for.
it's good.
Now I'm just supplementing food and bedding, and the snake free. I think I'd be somewhere in a $12,500 range if I were to be buying feeders per year. Uh,
How many snakes you got?
I've got 48 right now, and
Okay.
I've got one king snake.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we got a little Florida king.
Yeah.
Now the wife does want to eventually, if I can make this ball python thing work for us, she wants to get into tortoises. Start out with
Oh,
redfoots, maybe go to stars.
oh wow.
Nice.
Leopard. I like
Yeah,
leopard.
Yeah,
that's why I
I
went
wanted
with
to get into tortoises.
Sachmoe's exotics instead of Sachmoe's balls because I thought that was really funny and wanted to go with it. But Bob
Sorry,
would probably
balls.
he'd probably be mad.
Sachmo's balls. That's crazy.
Mm.
Pause.
I
That's
would have went
wild,
with
bro.
it. I would have
Fact,
went
I
with
would have
it.
went with it too. It's the innuendo that's
I
funny as
mean,
hell.
there's
Like
already some wild names out there. Why not?
Well,
facts.
I just wanted to stick with something that would be a
Yes.
little more representative of what we're doing because we do eventually want to get into other things. And once I get a little more established genetics wise, and uh, I'll even go as far as saying customer wise, I would like to shrink the collection just a little bit
Mm,
and just have the powerhouses. And that way we can branch out into other things and not be so overwhelmed. You know what I mean?
no, for sure.
That's what I'm doing
Yeah.
now. That's what I'm working to do now. Same thing. I
Yeah.
went from
So
What's
like
those
70 and now I'm
what?
at 46.
What's your favorite snake out of your whole collection? Like,
the
if
favorite
you had
snake
to,
of my whole
yeah.
collection.
Like, hold on now. Like, hey, listen to the scenario. Like, if you had to run out of your house, I'm not on wood. If your house was on fire and you had to save one snake, what tub are you going to for what snake?
Hmm. That is a hard sell, man, because I even think normals are beautiful and special, and they've all got their own little
Facts.
personalities if you work them enough.
Little
Um,
bitty.
I, I'm going to have to go old school. Uh, can you get Frey out, Abby? So this is our very first hatchling we brought to this house. Next one to your left.
Appreciate
Um,
you. Ed. Appreciate
yeah, and
you.
she's just a simple breed. She's just a firefly,
Appreciate
you know. Now the pairing was a little interesting. There was spider in the pairing. Um, and it almost looks to me like she may have some Mojave or something influence in her, but this is
Wow.
her. This is the very first, like I said, hatchling, and we brought her in at like 63 gram, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
It might be yellow belly.
She literally started this mess. Now, do we have any NASCAR fans at all?
I've never been to the NASCAR track in my life.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can't show this to you. If she wants to put her head back. It may be backwards on the camera, but she has a number 3, almost perfect on her neck.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it. It looks like a heart,
Hold
but
on,
if you
let me
turn
let me.
sideways, it looks like a perfect number 3.
Well, she's right here, in her bend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
See right
Praise
there.
hell, praise Dale.
Yeah. Praise Dale, praise Dale. So,
That's dope.
but I mean,
Well,
she was.
you could have said Dale, and I would have knew who you was talking about,
Oh
though.
yeah, Dale Earnhardt,
Yeah,
absolutely. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, she's just a simple snake, but and this was my, I don't want to say first, but one of my major teachable moments. I had trouble getting her to eat, had to figure all that out. Um,
What you ended up doing? What did you do to figure it out? Like, how you figured it out?
man, I went. You're gonna think I'm nuts. I had one snake and I started breeding rodents. Um, because
Actually, that I think that's the best thing to do. I think you should actually breed the rodents before you get the snake.
well, I knew where I was going anyway. You know what I mean? And everybody I've ever talked to said it was going to be a fast paced thing. Once you start getting them with the intent to breed, it's going to blow up, right? It's
Fact.
going to blow up, right? And so I started with mice. I got her on mice,
Mm.
and then I switched to Norwegians. And then once we got her good and feeding like ravenously, I went ahead and switched to ASFs because I just like them better. I think as a food source. And you'll get on both sides of the debate. Some people say they're not more nutritionally
That need to
sound,
be the next. That need to be the
but
next debate.
If
I
if I
think
could choose
that
just one, it would be ASS, just for the simple fact that they don't get too
Size
big to feed to an
too
adult.
big. Yeah,
right.
so,
I
and they
mean, you
don't.
can
They
grow
don't.
them out to what a medium-sized rat equivalent, and that's
Yeah,
it. I mean,
yeah.
it's really probably it. Um,
That's crazy.
and that's fine. That's fine. You get one of these big hosses, and say you got a couple what they would classify as large ASFs. Fit what is that, 50 to 60 gram, 2 of them, and they're fine. You
Mm.
know, now I don't do a lot of back-to-back feedings, but on occasion, mix it up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, uh, people will tell you that Norwegians are a little higher in fat content, and I believe that because I grow out Norwegians that are 800 gram. You know,
A
I
Norwegian.
got a Norwegian rats. A 2 pound Norwegian rat, and
Massive male.
That's a
yeah,
damn. That's a
yeah,
cat.
that's what I'm saying.
It's a
Um,
chihuahua.
I, we eat good in this house, and they grow big. So
They go them Sachmoe snakes.
that's right. Right. Yeah, I really need a retic or a berm or something. I thought about getting
Oh,
like
boy.
Get yourself a big
well,
blood
yeah, boa
python.
would be nice, but I kind of like Burmese pythons a little more than boas myself.
Oh, well, get your
Shout out to
Burmese. Get your
Dylan.
Burm. Shout out to Dylan, the Burm King.
Yeah,
These bars
yeah.
and exotics. Yeah, yeah,
Now
man.
I would like a dwarf berm. I think that'd be kind of cool. And it's been a little while since I've seen one on MorphMarket or anything like that. So I imagine that's kind of a thing you'd have to know somebody. You know.
Yeah. Hey, holla, I'm telling you who to holler at. These
Uh,
bars and exotics. Dylan. Dylan
yeah,
is the
that's
man you
the
need to
berm
see
guy.
about any of that. That's the Burm guy. What else, Dan? Appreciate you tapping in,
What
bro.
up, Stan?
So I mean, any other questions on the breeding stuff? The pairing that I got in the incubator. That was
Yeah.
a Mystic het pied that I bought from John Chasmer, Chasmer Reptiles,
Yeah, there you go.
and she was a proven
There
breeder
he
when I
is.
picked her up. And
Nice.
I paired her to a banana pied. So
Oh wow. There you go.
we got some
Banana
Mystic
pepper
banana pieds coming hopefully.
facts.
Yeah.
How many
Mystic
clutches you
banana.
said you had? How many clutches you said you had in the incubator right now?
One clutch,
One
seven
clutch.
seven good eggs and one slug out of that.
Mm.
And if you guys want to laugh and see a horribly filmed uh, egg pulling video, go ahead and follow me on Facebook. Uh, so
Fact.
we were working through some tech issues, I guess you could say. I've never really done a lot of filming myself, so that was me popping my cherry. Uh, and my
Something
camera
new.
woman,
Pause. Pause.
she says,
Pause.
she is a self-proclaimed special ed. So
I'm about to look it up right now. It's on Facebook.
yeah, I'm on Facebook under Sachmoe Exotics. I also have an Instagram. I am not as active. I'm on YouTube, no videos yet, but that is going to come. That's in the works. I mean, I got
You got
all the
the you
socials.
got hold on. So you already got the YouTube link? Like you already have the YouTube channel set up?
Yeah, it's already set up. I just got to
We're
start
gonna we're
throwing
gonna
videos.
we're gonna drop your link in the comments so that way everybody can follow you. That's in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. So I even do Snapchat. I mean, for those like the kids love that Snapchat stuff. I've got a TikTok. I've posted some videos, and some of those you'll go back to the history, and you'll see smokers. I got smokers grilling food. We love food.
Nice.
I'm trying to find your video. How long ago did you post a video?
No, I haven't posted anything on YouTube yet. I've got
No,
zero.
Facebook. Facebook. I'm
Oh,
on Facebook.
Facebook. The hell, it was last week.
Last week.
10 days, 11 days ago is when that clutch came out. So I guess it was 2 weeks ago almost.
Yeah, I would change that
Nice.
whole thing up.
I think I found it, y'all.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. There's like 3 videos and
Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. Hold on. Share
it's good.
screen.
It's definitely good for a laugh. So that's what I'm considering growing pains.
It's not this one, is it?
Yes, that's one of them. That's the one we had the most difficulty in because of the bright flashlight.
Okay.
The viewer themselves cannot really see that well. Now this was we were counting the eggs, and the one before this is when we pulled the female off the eggs.
That's the video we want to see right there.
Yeah.
You know we can't see that, right, DJ?
Girl, oh snap, my bad. I done started watching the video. I started watching the video
He's
myself.
bogarting
Y'all
it.
was seeing it.
Now we're
Good
going to
job,
check her
Brian.
belly here
Good job.
to see if she's empty. And you see this caved in from here down when she's not puffing out.
You hear us hissing?
I don't see any lumps or feel anything by her cloaca. Let's see how she's caving. That means she's empty.
Nice.
So we're going to count eggs here in a minute and mark them, candle them, and put away pissy little girl.
Look at you.
Okay, she mad.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look like a natural.
I might get bit.
You look like a natural.
Yeah. Well, as far as hands-on experience, man, I learned fast.
I thought you got bit.
No, not in that video. Not in that video. She's mouthy though. She's mouthy.
Using cypress bedding?
I've got a killer clown over here behind me. That's, I mean, you could hear her hiss from the box.
Damn.
Cypress mulch, yes, absolutely.
Nice. Me too.
You prefer cypress
love
over cocoa?
Absolutely. If it's easier to manage, in my opinion. It's very, very cost effective. I get mine from our local Menards, and it's like $6-7 a bag. And I think it's like a 40-pound bag or something like that. It's very, very cost effective because I was spending, I don't know, $110, I think, to outfit one round on just the 5540 and the hatchling rack. Which my hatchling rack you can fit 3 different tubs in. So we're talking about the 23-quart tub. So yeah, about $110 to outfit that. Dude, $110, I can do all the bedding in my 100% of my collection, even my 4x2x2s in here in the other room with our pets in it. I can do all that for like 6 months.
Or just the cypress? Damn.
Just the cypress,
Yeah.
man. Just the cypress. But the key is, like, if you're going to buy mulch, you have to buy 100% pure cypress.
Yes.
You
That
cannot
is the
have any
key.
dyes. You cannot have any pesticides. It's got to be the organic good stuff.
Okay.
Most of your I'm in Florida, so it's everywhere down here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But most of your mulch places will have it.
yeah,
100% organic cypress. Okay. That's interesting.
yeah. So I
And
don't
it
know,
don't mold like
DJ.
coconut.
You're from Georgia area, correct? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down
Well,
in
I don't know
Georgia.
if they have Menards down there, but that's the best place I have found to buy it.
Hmm.
But that's local
I
here in
think
Indiana.
I think somebody told me Ace Hardware out here has it. I think of a couple of people
It's
that I know.
possible. It's
Yeah, they
possible.
got
Our
it.
Ace Hardwares are small little mom and pops buy in
Hmm.
deals, and they don't have a lot of that stuff.
Got you,
We
got
have
you.
Menards.
You
Yeah.
do? Out in
Yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah.
We got a place called Spar. They
These
carry it.
names
It's
are
nice.
random.
Yeah, they really are.
And I would never think that a place like that would sell like mulch and stuff like that. Just by the name, I wouldn't think that.
Yeah, I
That's crazy.
mean,
It
you
sounds
can
like
buy mulch at gas stations around here, but it's not the good stuff, not the stuff we
No.
need.
oh
Nope.
wow. What it do, Ryan? What it do? Appreciate.
No.
Gotta look. I gotta support everybody that support me real quick. I gotta show Ryan's merch off one more time. Hold on. What's up? Ooh. Shout out to Ryan over there. Oh, it's upside down.
That's
Shout
upside
out
down,
to
bro.
Ryan over there. More family. Ryan got all the shot glasses. Got the shot glasses. You got the bottle
Uh,
opener. You got the frosted shot glass. Bro, Ryan got the coasters. Y'all sleep. Hey, don't sleep on Ryan, man. Ryan got some good merch. Ain't nobody else in the game that got all that good stuff, man. The stuff that we really need. The shot glasses, because this is
No,
stressful. The waiting is stressful.
they-
Ryan, you can't post a face upside down. It stresses him out, and he thinks he holds
He,
your merch
he,
upside
he
down.
does look. He does that to me every time, and I do that every single time, bro. I don't even know how I did that. And I looked at it before I put it up there. It's crazy. I might be dyslexic. I might have the wobble like the spiders. That's wild, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
the wife's wanting me to show off one of our other
Yeah,
big
show
boys.
them off.
Show
Show
anyone
them
you
off.
want.
Oh, you
So
sleep. You was supposed to
Oh,
been show that off.
everybody got a GHI Mojave, don't they?
And we love GHI, man. Oh my God.
So he is 100% het albino and
Okay.
100% het G stripe.
nice.
Nice. That's different.
Yeah, he's a clean boy, pretty darn dark. Um, I think
What's the
on him the ghosty sides is not as prevalent as some of them that I've seen, but I kind of like
mm.
that though about him.
No, it's nice though because you can see the patterning too. It
Yeah,
gives it a
yeah,
nice
yeah,
contrast.
yeah. It
Where'd you
definitely
get that
shows.
one?
So are you
Uh,
gonna put him into? Are you planning to put him into an albino or something or G
I've
stripe?
got an albino het pied right behind me in a box that I do plan on breeding, and the only reason, well, the main reason is I think that would be such an awesome, different, contrasted clutch to have. You got
Mm,
the dark,
dark.
and you got the albino.
Yeah, that'd be different. That'd be dope. Like the
Oh,
Yeah,
light and
so
dark.
would that dorsal transfer to the albino like that?
the
I've never seen.
GHI dorsal, yes, GHI albinos are pretty nice. They're
Interesting.
not as blown out and crazy as some of the GHI that I've seen, but they do stand out, and they do. I mean, you can tell it's a GHI when you look at it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I have to look into that because I've never seen a GHI albino.
So I've also got a. Now this is a pretty simple one. A pastel pied that's het for candy. So I thought about going for some Candino pieds.
Nice.
I look like Candinos. I'm not gonna lie. I had one. Unfortunately, he passed, but
Yeah. Well,
Candinos
I
are
think
dope.
they age a little better than
Yeah,
some of your albino lines.
100%.
facts. I agree. Candy is definitely a way to go. I definitely like that.
They just
Definitely
get the
like that.
bad rap from being allelic with albino.
Yeah. Well,
It is what it is.
Not a bad rap, less push.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's definite that a lot of the breeders don't want to work with it because they've already got like your lavenders and
Yeah.
you know. I know it's not really 100% like albino, but you go into other like your candy, those are semi-popular, and and there's so many other morphs out there that do a lot of the melanin changes, so to speak. Not necessarily take it all the way, but
Mm.
there's so many different things along that lines to work with. It's hard to put your finger on it as far as
Right.
picking a favorite for me. But like I
Yeah.
said, I like them all. If I had it my way, I would have a single gene form, two of each. Male and female of each, so I can do whatever I want with them. But I'd have to have a warehouse.
No,
You know,
facts. Facts, facts, facts. But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate you coming out here, giving us a little bit about you, letting us pick your brain a little bit, find
yeah,
out a
yeah,
little bit more about you, man. We definitely would look forward to having you on in the future. You know what I'm saying? So we can see how your projects have progressed. That'll be
yeah. I'm
dope to see.
excited to share some of it. I mean, it's just all about drive and about learning and networking
Yeah.
with good people like what we've got on the show today. People
Facts,
that are going to
facts,
have your back,
facts.
push your name out there, give you some support, and teach you a little something.
Oh
So
yeah, man. Always, man. I'm definitely glad we are all in the same circles. You know what I'm saying? Rubbing elbows. So it's pretty dope. Let everybody know where they can find you again, just in case they missed it, man, so
yeah,
they can
yeah.
follow you.
So I'm on Facebook for sure. Most active on Facebook. I do have Instagram. I do have a YouTube, and I will be posting videos. Um, later on as time comes. And I've got Snapchat. I've got TikTok. I'm all over the dang place.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. So, like I said before, man, replay gang, hashtag replay gang. Let us know that you're in the comments. Let us know what the takeaways from the show that you enjoy, man. Um, And like I said before, if you haven't thought about joining the channel, man, join the channel, man. Come on over to this side, the dark side, and see what's going on over here, man. We got some good stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, we got
Uh,
cookies.
Facts. We
Yeah,
got milk and cookies.
I definitely appreciate you guys having me on today.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, brother. Like I said, we'll definitely set up a time in the future so you can come back around and show off some of the stuff that you made with those projects and those parents that you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
so that'll
be
be dope.
expecting a hatching video or an egg cutting video sometime July 2nd. So that's going to
Nice.
be
Oh yeah,
around the time when they come out.
bet. I mean, we'd love to have you on
We
if you know
got
what I'm
we
saying.
got to
Put
clutch
a
in the
hatchet
same
around the
day.
same.
Yep, yep.
Especially if
If
we
it's
got
a Tuesday, let us know.
yeah, for sure. Let
We
us
got to
know.
clutch in the
We'll
same
definitely
day.
link it. Make it happen.
You
But
do?
other than that, y'all got anything y'all want to add, family? Before we
Nah, I
bounce,
appreciate him coming on, man. This is a great interview.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
Banner, Brian, Banner. Y'all want to say something? I think
I
Banner's
just did.
frozen. Is she frozen? I
Yeah,
said
man.
Banner and I said Brian. I did. I meant to say Brandon. I keep doing it. I was looking dead at Brandon, bro, when I said your name. That's wild. I'm getting old.
That's right. Somebody else was calling him Brian the other night.
For real, it's cause I don't know. Y'all names are similar, but they're so far apart. But it's crazy. Y'all
Nah,
want to
Twin.
man,
add
I
it?
appreciate
Y'all
you.
want to add anything before we bounce?
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Like, as soon as I
Brandon, we
hit you, you
cannot
was
hear
like, yeah,
you.
sure, let's run it.
yeah,
You can't hear me?
absolutely, man. All about the experience, brother. All about the experience. And I do look forward to doing a little networking with you, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure.
for
Oh, he
sure.
can read it. You can hear him.
Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear
I
you.
got him.
I can barely hear
Damn,
him.
I'm
We can hear you,
confused, bro.
Brandon.
Man,
No,
pull
Let me
maybe
yourself
tell y'all
together then.
something.
I don't know. I can't hear him. Nonetheless,
Thanks for
it's a,
taking your time
it's all good.
meeting me.
Other than other than that, this is OTP. I am DJ, your host. We are signing off. We'll holler at y'all next week. Let me cue the outro video real quick. Bye bye.